I will say, even though this move that we're seeing right now in terms of ADA is the exact one that we were talking about while ADA was consolidating, while it was trading sideways, even most recently, we were talking about between 80 cent to $1 ADA. It really is surreal the way in which this is taking place. This is one of the most aggressive moves in all of crypto. And what's crazy about this is it's not showing really any signs of slowing down right now. In fact, ADA may still have another 100% move in the tank before we start to see some cool down. And I want to talk about what this may in fact look like as we move into basically the early part of the year. I'm Luckside. Welcome to the channel. If you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. Just as it looks like ADA is going to slow down and maybe make a little bit of correction, you start to see capital hit ADA again and push prices higher and higher and higher. And in fact, this morning, it reached almost 92 cents. This is an incredible move. We're up 175% since the election. And if you guys haven't noticed, this narrative is one that is affecting 4 coins specifically. It's affecting Algo, HBAR, XRP, and ADA. Coins that are US based, that may have a huge part in the US infrastructure and basically the blockchain adoption era here in the US. Okay. And this is obviously because of the new administration coming in. This is because of the SEC on the way out. Obviously, you guys probably heard the news about Gary Gensler stepping down on, I believe, the 20th of January. So we have a big move into a new era of crypto here in the US. And you guys can see that basically if we look at the top gainers over the last 7 days, I mean, this isn't even the full scope of this, but you guys can see HBAR, XRP, Algo, and ADA. All right. Obviously, there's a couple other ones mixed in here. Stellar has done stellar, right? What a perfect name for that coin, by the way. But we are just running absolutely red hot. ADA has added tens of billions to its market cap in a very short period of time. All right. And what I want to talk about is this now something that is going to continue and lead us to even a more aggressive move in the short term? Are we about to make this move blowing past $1 and actually push towards 2? Something that people didn't even think was possible in this market cycle. So I have to say, what is really helping, obviously, with this push that we're on right now is Ethereum is doing well. BTC is doing well. Got actually very close to 100K yesterday, actually overnight. And we may, in fact, crack 100K today. All right. Would not surprise me at all. Institutional money is just going berserk. They added over $1 billion yesterday. I mean, this is something that I think people need to really start looking at in a much bigger way. I've seen people asking, oh yeah, are they going to start taking profit now? Well, you got to remember, like, they have rooms of people that look at these things, that have studied market cycles kind of the way that we do. And I believe at this point, they have a very good understanding now of where this market cycle is headed. And the biggest thing I've told people, especially on my Patreon too, is that what we've experienced from institutional money early on in this cycle is kind of the tease. All right. We've seen tens of billions of dollars enter the market that wasn't here before, but there is trillions of dollars that is held by these asset managers or managed by these asset managers that hasn't even started to dip their toes in the water yet. And as you start to see a couple, wow, I almost lost my train of thought. As you start to see a couple fundamental changes in the US's approach to crypto, whether that be more of an embrace, more of a push for technological advancement, whether you see them adding huge Bitcoin reserves, they're going to start thinking and approaching this in a very different way. And this is going to be huge for not just Bitcoin, but for the crypto market, and especially ones that are building big things for the US industry in general, which is what Cardano is doing, which is what ADA is doing. Now, what I will say is this is, ADA, obviously, it's got to slow down at some point, right? There's going to be a point where it slows down, where it takes a few days, maybe to cool down. But the crazy thing about this is even whales are getting kind of, they don't really know what to do right now. For example, 2 days ago, they had an unload day, $68 million. The next day, bought it right back. They're like, oh crap, ADA's continuing to run. I don't want to lose my position. And we're getting into price discovery. We're getting into no man's land. And what's helping do this is, again, we're seeing a lot of this capital that's re-entering the market hit those 4 major coins. That's the big narrative right now. That's the play. This isn't the meme coin cycle. This isn't the AI cycle right now. This is the blockchain cycle. Okay. And the ones that are building big, the ones that have prepped for the future, are the ones that are benefiting the most. Now, what I will say, guys, is why I think that we may still have another 100% move in the tank, something that brings ADA above a $60 billion market cap, is look at what funding on exchanges is doing. It's negative, it's negative, it's negative. They are pulling supply, pulling supply, pulling supply. And this means that ADA very soon is going to be able to start, instead of making cent moves, we're talking tens of cents. If you guys remember in the last market cycle, there were times where ADA would make moves of like 30, 40 cents in a day. Now, I'm not saying we're there quite yet, but there's going to come a point here as we climb further into price discovery, as we get closer to probably $1.50, don't be surprised by 10, 20, 30, 40 cent days. And this may all take place before we even get to inauguration day. All right. And I think that that's a big point where we'll have a lot more clarity when it comes to ADA, when it comes to some of these other assets that I mentioned, because by that point, I'm sure there will be more information that comes out from the incoming administration, what kind of partnerships there are. I know a lot of it's under NDA right now. They can't disclose what's exactly taking place, but Cardano has been building big for the future. And right now, those that have seen the vision, those that have really embraced the big movements by Cardano, they're well prepared for this new era in blockchain here in the US. And I have to say, ADA's been one of the easiest trades I've had, guys. All right. You guys know I have my long position open. It's up 1,700% now and just screaming. All right. Again, if you guys want to use Margex, there's a referral link in the description below. I know a lot of people have been using it now. A lot of people have been doing really well because this is one of those where it's just... it's doing so good. But I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below. Do you think that ADA is going to make another 100% move here before cooling down? Do you think that this is the point where maybe things slow down a little bit? Frankly, I don't know what happens at $100,000 BTC, guys. It might be the doors blowing open for alt season. It may be a point where we cool down and slow down just a little bit as a market, in the market as a whole. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. Appreciate you. Have a great day. Show your love below. Again, if you guys want to check out Margex, there's a referral link in the description below, but I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.